Folks, thanks for joining us at bangthebook.com. Kenny White's ready to roll. We know you are. It is the marquee game this weekend, Sunday Night Football. Peyton Manning, will it be a triumphant return back to Indianapolis? The Broncos, 6.5-point favorites on the road, totals 55.5. Crazy inflated numbers we see with the Broncos, Kenny, but when the general public gets involved, is it going to get to 7? Is it going to be Denver in the over?
There's a good possibility that it does go to 7 because the general public has fallen in love with the Broncos. They probably didn't lay the big price last week because why? But other than that, 4 out of 5, Denver Broncos and over parlays have cashed.
6-0, straight up. 3-2-1 against the spread. Odds makers have done a good job there, but this Broncos team, just a scoring machine. 6-0 to the over.
Yeah, they have a chance last week, and they probably could have done it if they wanted to. First team to score 50 points 3 straight weeks in a row.
And listen, Manning just shares the wealth around, and then you get a kid like Thomas, the tight end. You get youngsters chipping in the depth at running back with Moreno and fresh legs with Hillman. They just come at you in waves.
Yeah, they've got so many all-stars. And you brought up Thomas's name. 31 receptions this year, 7 touchdown passes. Just caught another one. Welker has 8 already this year. And, Demaryius Thomas, he is a beast. 37 receptions, 14 yards a catch, 4 TDs himself.
Indy, strong season, 4-2 straight up, 3-3 against the spread. They've been an under team, 4-2 to the under. I think you can give them a mini pass, Kenny. Teams that played Seattle are 0-5 against the spread the following week. San Diego was home, under the lights on a Monday night, and clearly Indianapolis might have had Peyton Manning in the on-deck circle in their mind.
That was such a bad spot for them on Monday night, and this is a big game for them. They're looking forward to it. They have the better defense, too. They're ranked 17th in the NFL, 5.6 yards a play. Denver is 30th in the NFL in defense and yards per play allowed.
Your general rule of thumb? The
better defense
take the points
at home. Yeah, it comes into play here. That's something you got to look at.
The one thing I think will be very intriguing with this matchup, all the talk's going to be about Manning coming back to where it all began. I think Andrew Luck, I'm not going to say he's got a stone in his shoe about this, but he wants to be part of this party.
No, I'm sure that, all the talk this week about only one ring so far, and it was the quarterback's fault. Andrew Luck has a chance here to outplay his predecessor in this one, and he's going to be ready. This guy's a great quarterback. As a sophomore, basically second-year NFL guy, he's really a mature quarterback.
It just stands to reason, doesn't it? We saw Romo and the Cowboys try to go toe-to-toe with Manning, and it was an entertaining game. It was a shootout, but when push comes to shove, who wins that game? You want to keep this guy off the field and shorten the game.
Dallas plays fast. Indy plays slow, and they are going to play this game slow. They're 30th in the NFL in plays per game. Their games average 119 plays. Denver's number 3, 135. They want to get as many plays in as possible.
Finally, I know you believe running backs are a dime a dozen, but with Richardson going to Indianapolis, how has that changed your opinion of this team, and did it change their rating?
Well, he's leading their team in rushing right now. He's a big-time runner. Yes, it did. I moved him up a half a point for him. Could be worth a full point because he didn't know the offense. Starting to learn the offense better each week.
Sometimes the switch goes off out of nowhere. You know who could have a monster game here? How about Reggie Wayne?
Oh, no.
Hey, Peyton, you miss me?
Yeah, I'm sure he will have a big game. Luck loves to throw to Wayne. So, yeah, I think you brought up the point is players that played with Peyton are going to play their best game this week. They want to beat him.
55.5, does it go up?
That's a good question. High totals usually do go up, but I think Indy wants to play at a slower pace. I can't bet it under, though. You're not going to bet it under because it's the Broncos, so it probably ends up going over.
All right, we can't wait to join you again next week. We're having a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us here at bangthebook.com.